this may be the last pull-up bar that I ever need. So the Crossgrips by Jayflex are by far my favorite doorway pull-up bar device that I have ever used for my home workouts. These pull-up bar handles just rest on the top of your door frames, making sure that you don't add damage to the sides of the frames like many other products do. And since the handles are not attached, you can place them at any width you'd like within your door frame. So jumping back, I purchased the Crossgrips on December 23rd of 2020, so a little over 6 months ago. Now I bought them at the time for $99, so these are not cheap, but I'm going to cover why I don't mind this price tag as much after using them for a good amount of time. So what's great about the Crossgrips is that they can support up to 250 pounds. So I weigh about 180 as of shooting this video, so I have a long way to go before I'm maxing that weight out. So I could add on something like a backpack and weights and still have a long way and a lot of weight that I could add before this became dangerous. Both handles together weigh about 4.2 pounds, so each handle itself would be about 2.1 pounds, meaning that they are very light for traveling, and because the size is also very small, which I'll jump into in a minute, you can easily throw this into any kind of backpack or traveling case to take anywhere you want to go. And here are the stats of the Crossgrips so you can take a look and make sure they are the size you need if you are someone who travels around. The height of the bars when they are not extended as they are spring-loaded inside are 6.5 inches, and when they are fully stretched, they are 7.5 inches. Now there is a handle that folds over and you also hold for doing your pull-ups, and this is 4.5 inches long. Now the handle that folds down and what you hold on in order to do your pull-ups is 3.5 inches. This is a little small in circumference for me, but overall I've come to like it and it's not that big a deal when doing my pull-ups. And if you'd like to take a look at everything that comes in the box, feel free to take a look at my unboxing video. A link is in the description if you'd like to check it out. So after 6 months, the Crossgrips are just as good as they were on day one. They might have a little bit more dust on them, but outside of that, there's no breaking, cracking of any kind, and work just as well. So the door frame I put them on has a width of 5.5 inches. So just know, if you are around that mark with your door frame, these will work perfectly for you. There's still a little bit of room I could use to get them on, but they go out to that 7.5 inches, you put them up, let the spring push them back in, and then you are good to go. As mentioned before, these can support up to 250 pounds. So again, I have a long way to go before this is ever reached, which is awesome, so I can add on additional weight over time. Now the main reason I think they're worth the price is that they don't produce any door damage, or at least I have not done any door damage since moving to my place and using these. They don't rest on the sides, where those side frames are where you normally get the most damage, and they only rest on the very top, so that is why I love these. Also, if you're afraid of them being stable, as long as you get those top supports over the door frame and they are in position, I have had no issues with them coming off at all. They've never once fallen off as long as I make sure that they are secured on top before using them. With that being said, there is no kipping, no craziness, just make sure you're doing normal pull-ups when using this, nothing out of the ordinary. And that goes for using one at a time. It even says in the packaging to make sure you're using both of the handles at once, never use only one of them. Now for traveling, these are basically a must-have if you're anyone doing calisthenics, as they easily fold up and fit into, again, any carry bag that you might be taking with you. And because they're so small and light, you can easily just take them out, set them up on any door frame available, and get going with your workouts. Now, Jayflex does have another product called the Ryze-Ups, which are also pull-up bars for your doorway. However, I hated these in my review. They feel very cheap, and for the same price at around $100, they are not worth it. And they also cannot become push-up handles like the Crossgrips can, so I highly recommend you stay away from it. I will put a link to the review I made of the Ryze-Ups if you want to check it out, but I do not recommend you check out that product at all. This is far better. Now, if you think this product would work for you in your home workouts or even when traveling, feel free to take a look at the description, as I have a link to my older reviews and unboxing. I'm also going to leave a link in there to an affiliate page where you can purchase it, and anyone who purchases through that link, the commissions will come back to GamerBody, which I will use to keep growing this channel bigger and stronger moving forward. So if you do decide to purchase it through the link, I thank you very much. Make sure that you like this video if it brought you some value, and I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.